me explain a few things to us. As I minister and bring out revelations from the Spirit, I always try to bring out realities of life. As a believer, to get to your place of rest, there are two components that you must have mastery over. One is the manipulations of men and the manifestations of spirits. When you have dominance over these two components, the manipulations of men and the manifestations of spirits, this generation amazes me how they invalidate the reality of the spirit world. Sir, there is something called the realm of the spirit. 1997, I was invited to preach somewhere, and they said I should have a crusade and just run it however I want to run it. And my programs there were 4 days, 3 days. We'll do program 5 days. We just have a good time. From Tuesday to Saturday, we are just having programs. So they said to me, you cannot do the program for your regular time frame. It has to be 2 days. And I said, why? They said, because 2 days before you come is our festive period. And the first day we just do the normal ritual according to what they said. But the second day is when the masquerade comes out and nobody is permitted to open their doors. Then after that, the other day you can start the program. Run it from Thursday and Friday. Now, that time I had this anger by reason of certain things I've experienced. So I decided to come a day ahead of the festival, because I was interested in seeing the masquerade that nobody sees. So that first day I saw them carrying baskets, some wearing white clothes, some ladies going bare, some men, throwing powdery substance. I was interested in that because these are mortals like me. I wanted to see masquerade. So the second day, around 5 a.m., there was an alarm. You had an announcer go around and warn people not to come out. Sir, an elevated portion so we could see some parts of the city. Minutes to 6, I opened the door a bit. Sir, the wind, the hurricane that came, I was struggling to hold the door. I opened the door. Now I'm begging the door to close. The wind. And guess what? As the wind was coming, I saw someone taking steps. This was not 6 foot. This was tall, huge. But that was not what shocked me. As it was moving, sir, I was as though it got intelligent that there was a spy. I'm talking of spirits. It's as though he got intelligent that there was a spy. And he just turned, and his gaze was on me. All of a sudden I saw a force coming. All I could say, whatsoever is born of God, whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. Whatsoever is born of God. So I could see it leave the ground and was just coming towards my direction. Whatsoever is born of God. 1 John 5 verse 4. Whatsoever is born of God, whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. And as it was coming, it stopped and turned. Sir, I wasn't dreaming. I wasn't half asleep. I was wide awake, and I saw the force coming like that. And as it left, the door was shut. That when it left, when I went around the city in the evening, that was why I knew why the city was not developed. That was why I knew why there was no electricity. That was why I knew why people could not get married. That was why I knew why the city had more mud houses than modern houses. Because when there are involvement of spirits, manifestations of prosperity is veiled. When there are involvement of spirits, there is delay, though talented. When the involvement of spirits, though educated, you are stranded. When there's involvement of spirits, though anointed, you are not accepted. When there's involvement of spirits, you have many connections but few collections. When there's involvement of spirits, you look attractive but yet something repels men when they see you. I come by the force of grace to make declaration here. Every involvement of contrary spirits in your life, I take dominion. Their power is shattered from the roots. They have gone far. They have gone too far. They go no further. terminate their manifestation. I terminate their assignment.